show your face. Show your face, please, with sugar on top.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. We're almost at 100,000 subscribers. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. Now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, I guess the Push and Peace narrative has ran its course and now it's back to regular scheduled programming. As y'all know, Tay Savage was one of the main two who pretty much kicked off this Push and Peace movement we've seen recently, as him and FYB J-Mane were put together, this little Push and Peace movement in Chicago, where they would partner up with each other, do skits, they would go live, laugh together, despite them having a past where J-Mane accused Tay Savage of allegedly shooting at him and giving him the name John Wick. Push and Peace was cool, although most of the people who volunteered to be in the movement has since did the total opposite. Tay was already on the brink of entertaining his ops, but he was sarcastic about it. So it was like, was he dissing him? Was he not? But he knew his true intentions, in which we're starting to see now. But this time around, he's full-fledged dissing in his new song, and also included the middle finger emoji as well as the peace sign emoji next to it, symbolizing F peace. Now, all of this will come about after Tay will release a new song called Goofy, where he's dissing 051 Kiddo and his girlfriend, as well as deceased 051 member Fathead, who was shot and killed back in 2012. Him and Kiddo were pretty close, so you can kind of see that correlation. Now, after releasing the diss, Tay Savage will also take to his Instagram with a few posts to clown Kiddo and his girlfriend. And before we continue, y'all, let me say this, right? One thing I will give credit to 051 Kiddo for, that I feel people overlook about him a lot of the times, is the fact that he's standing on business when it comes to his girl. Everyone taunts him, everyone diss him and talk about his girl. It's usually the first thing you hear when someone's dissing him. It's never really about him or his character or street cred, reputation, whatever the case may be, because usually a dude's ops will easily say, oh, he's not like that, he's soft, but instead they'll just call him a goofy or talk about his girl. And with Kiddo being young, that'll usually lead a dude to feel pressured and start looking at his girl funny. Next thing you know, they break up all because of him getting clowned. Then he tried to find someone badder just so he could stunt. But at the end of the day, it's really just peer pressure. Most dudes, they fold under peer pressure, especially when they're being, clowned publicly. Whereas with Kiddo, he still openly shows off his lady. He's still with her. Despite him getting a little money now, he still decides to stay with her and pay no mind to what people say. And as he should, because she held him down at a time when he was at his lowest, so it's only right he shows some sort of loyalty as a result of her loyalty. Now, for copyright reasons, we can't post the song to YouTube, but we reposted the video to our Instagram. I'll leave a link pinned in the comments so you guys can check it out there. But in the meantime, here's the lyrics that Tay had to say in his new song, Goofy. Now, Tay will go on to say, quote, "That switchy dress you up, sing you with Fathead. We pushing peace, don't want no beef, we ducking big feds. We don't even say your name, we call you Goofy, call you Norbit cause your chick look like Respucia." And y'all know where all the girlfriend jokes come from, pretty much stemming from the video where 051 Kiddo put his girlfriend in the scene where the two was kissing, and ever since then they've been clowning his girlfriend ever since Tay Savage would taunt her and said she looked like a linebacker. Now, Tay took it further in his Instagram story as he would post, saying, quote, "I feel like Pac when he made Hit 'em Up. Middle finger emoji. Peace sign emoji." Now, for the people in the back that don't get it, he's pretty much saying F peace. Alright, so it's safe to say that Tay Savage is no longer a part of that movement anymore, and he's standing firm on dissing his ops. It just is what it is, including the deceased guys. Now, Tay will also take to his next slide to make a subliminal post saying, quote, "Move," as he would repost a picture of a big woman and a skinny guy, throwing shots at 051 Kiddo and his girlfriend in a very, very discreet way. But if you know what's going on, then you know. Now, if you thought Kiddo was going to respond crazy, like I did, considering the way he usually does, then you was terribly wrong. Because this time, Kiddo kept it real chill and didn't even do too much as a response. In fact, he found humor in it all too, as well, as he would take to his Instagram story to post a big laughing emoji, indicating that he's not bothered one bit. Then in the next slide, he would actually respond with a few words, as he would say, quote, "No response. I'ma leave it in the trenches where them N-words ain't. Chirac, biggest op, forever gonna hate me." And that was pretty much it. He didn't say no more in the next slide or nothing like that. And Tay Savage wouldn't really say much. All he did was go on to repost people that was reposting his song and pretty much just promoted the song that way, you know, as it got its little hype and whatever. It just is what it is now. Now, I want to say this, man. Here's one thing I'm going to make very clear. When y'all sit there and say things like, why these guys keep dissing even though they say they aren't going to diss anymore, or just wondering why guys keep dissing, period, here's why. And not just Tay Savage in particular, but in general, right? A lot of these guys know for a fact that if they aren't dissing anybody in their songs, the fans aren't checking for them. It's just that simple. Some artists admit that as well. I know King Yellow went live about it, speaking on it when it came to his music at a point in time. I think when he first returned from prison, he simply stated that fans only support when they dissing ops or got some type of negativity towards the dead in their music. And this is why you see the cycle continuously going and the same things happening over and over. A lot of these guys, when they don't diss, the buzz die down, but the fans aren't the only ones to blame neither. Most of these artists come out dissing, and once they gain that audience that only want to hear that from them, it's hard for the artist to transition because the artists don't know them for being anything else other than somebody that's dissing the dead. And you know, it goes for the same thing as bloggers a lot of the times as well. Whether you're a YouTuber or a blogger, when you build your platform on negativity, when you base your platform on dissing somebody or always just having tea, that's the audience that you build for yourself. You know, that's the niche or the niche or however you want to say it. That's the niche that you put yourself in. So now when you get that audience, you can't be mad because you are the one that attracted them to your page by what you put out. It was your content. So it's the same thing that goes for the music. And I feel that a lot of these guys, they fall into that hole. And like I said, I could be wrong, but that's just how I personally feel. Now, I'm not saying that's the case with Tay, but it could be as well. Who knows? All right, so that's pretty much it, man. Tay Savage and 051 Kiddo done dissed each other for like the millionth time. You know, and it just is what it is. Y'all jump in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Also, let me know what y'all feel about the song Goofy with Tay Savage. I think it's on his page. Yeah, it's on his page, but you can see the full video on YouTube now. Y'all go check it out. And let us know how y'all feel about it in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. And I'm out.